Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
We've got Team of the Week predictions to go over today, guys. This is Team of the Week Week 9, and I gotta say, this could be one of the best Team of the Weeks of the entire year. I do want to give a shout out to Black Mamba for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below. Nota Gang. Also, guys, today is Tuesday. There's actually not much going on today. There's no NBA, no NFL, pretty much nothing, but I will be running a private draft over on Twitter later today if you guys want to get in the draft versus me for this weekend's NFL games. Quick little fun draft there, and if you guys sign up on Underdog Fantasy right now using code ZERK, they will double your first deposit up to $100, and you guys get this Bryce Young 0.5 total yard special, which we did have a couple of wins yesterday, so shout out to you guys that copied the picks there. If only Garrett Wilson did not get that block in the back, we would have had another $600 in wins from Breece Hall's receiving yards. That one was tough. But for those of you guys that have already signed up on Underdog using code ZERK, or you do sign up using code ZERK, be on the lookout. I think I get to start announcing it, I want to say tomorrow for you guys, maybe even today over on Twitter. Be on the lookout though, there's something extra coming for only code ZERK users. Alright, so let's get into my Team of the Week predictions, guys. Keep in mind this is going to be the first week of 91 overall Team of the Week champions being, 91 overalls with the overall increase. So now we have 82s, 84s, 88s, and 91s. Starting off with the 82 overalls, though, we're going to go with Noah Brown here. Former Cowboy, had a really, really good week. 6 catches, 153 yards, and a touchdown. Little spoiler, okay? There's going to be quite a few Texans on this list. Next up for the 82 overalls, and I want to say this right now. This guy could actually see a much higher overall, but in terms of defense, it is very, very hard to kind of determine exactly how EA is going to go about it, and I think you'll see why. But Paulson Adebo, he's going to get a card. I just don't exactly know what overall. And because he has a 75 overall, I'm more inclined to believe that he's going to get a lower card and not so much more one of like the 88s. Now, it is possible. I don't see him getting a champion, to be honest with you guys, but I think he could be like an 88 at most if EA wants to do that. But I have him at 82, 7 tackles, 2 picks, and a forced fumble. He had an amazing, amazing week, which is why I hate putting him here at, 82 overall, because I feel like he probably deserves higher, but it's simply because of his overall. Next up for the 84 overalls, guys, I'm going with Keaton Mitchell. He did have 9 carries for 158 yards and a touchdown. Also, I do want to mention this. We already know as of this morning, guys, that Gus Edwards is going to be the Angry Runs player for this week. We don't know the stats or anything. All we know is that on the show this morning, Kyle Brandt proclaimed him as the Angry Runs player. So we don't know the stats. We'll see that tomorrow. We just know he's Angry Runs. But Keaton Mitchell, I definitely could see him coming in here at 84. Next, we have Dalvin Tomlinson, who is just a massive, massive run stopper. But I have him slated in here to get an 84 overall. He had 2.5 sacks and 4 tackles. Again, you can kind of see, right? 2.5 sacks, 4 tackles. I feel like Paulson Adebo, kind of had a better week, but again, 81 overall for Dalvin. Think he deserves a card, gets about 84. Now let's get into the 88 overalls, and I have Tank Dell in here as an 88. Like I said, a lot of Texans this week, but I could totally see it happening. 6 catches, 114 yards, 2 touchdowns. I do believe including the game-winning touchdown as well. Tank Dell, I definitely am a big Tank Dell fan, I will tell you that, and I can most certainly see him getting 88. Now, this is the one that I'm honestly the least confident in, but Joey Bosa, I have him in here getting an 88 overall. Now, number one, Joey Bosa is just a big-name player, so I mean, they most certainly could give him 88 overall. We have seen big name players get set cards, but also Joey Bosa just played last night on Monday Night Football. And although, yes, Team of the Week doesn't drop until Wednesdays now, we're supposed to start seeing probably more Monday Night Football players. I don't think we've seen very many, if we've seen any at all, for Monday Night Football that I can remember. But Joey Bosa just had too good of a game last night for me not to add him in here, guys. Joey Bosa did have 6 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and a forced fumble. I don't see him getting the champion, but I could see him getting 88. If he doesn't get this, he's probably just going to get snubbed, and he'll likely end up getting like some sort of card coming up in the future. But if that's the case and Joey Bosa doesn't end up getting an 88 overall, maybe we see Paulson kind of slid in here. All right, and now let's get into the champions, guys. And without a doubt, 100%, this is a lock. CJ Stroud, Team of the Week hero, has to be a thing. 480 total yards, 470 of those being passing, by the way, and 5 touchdowns. Yeah, CJ Stroud, just ridiculous. Now, I will say this as well. Number one, will it be a good card? Yes, it will be a very, very good card. Mobility-wise, his rookie premiere at 82 speed, so we're talking high 80 speed. He'll have good throwing accuracies, good throwing stats, and his release is traditional too. Now, I used this CJ Stroud at the beginning of the year. I loved it. I absolutely love this CJ Stroud. So, Team of the Week Stroud would be really good. I don't think he would get Hot Route Master. He's a field general, and you need 88 awareness to get that, and this card only has 74, but it is possible we could see EA, really, really juice him up to make this like a good card. And if CJ Stroud gets Hot Route Master, man, this card's going to be good. Which, by the way, in case you're curious, he would need 94 throw power to get set for elite. He's probably not going to get that high of a jump. That'd be crazy. But next up, the defensive hero, Max Crosby. I think this makes perfect sense. Max Crosby, 8 tackles, 3 sacks, has an 86 overall. Been having a monster year. Definitely having a monster year. 82 speed, 86 excel, 86 finesse move on this card. Would be really, really good. So I think these two as the champions make a lot of sense. And now let's talk about the LTDs, guys. Now, of course, these limiteds, at least Kenny Moore anyways, maybe get swapped out, and we could see him as like the defensive champion, Crosby as the LTD, but I kind of feel like it would go in this order, to be honest. But Kenny Moore, just a monster week. 8 tackles, 2 picks, 2 touchdowns. Yes, that absolutely is the best DB performance of the week. Kenny Moore is 5'9" with only 79 speed on an 81 overall, so EA, we're really, really going to need to see some juice on this card to make us enticed. Obviously, height is not as big of a deal this year, but being 5'9" is still not great, and he's also really not great in the run game either. Only a 50 block shed, 54 hit power, so would this card be good? Maybe. If EA really, really wants it to be good, they'll make him good. And then as for the throwback LTD, guys, remember there's one limited every single week that is not from this year, but a previous year, the same week, in week 9 of 2022, so last year, Joe Mixon, guys, had 153 yards and 4 touchdowns. I think that's good enough. So I could see Joe Mixon definitely being the throwback LTD for this week. Would he be good? Maybe. Again, kind of hard to really determine that off of him having an 80 overall. So we really, really need to see them juice his stats up. Don't forget, though, that on Thursday we do have All Madden Part 2. We already kind of know that Ricky Williams is coming, so Ricky Williams probably going to be a better card. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you guys drop a like on it. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. Let me know down below your guys' Team League predictions. I will catch you guys later tonight. EA around 7 p.m. should likely tweet out a Team League reveal. We may even see them actually tweet out a little teaser or something for, Division Dynasty. That promo is going to be coming tomorrow as well. And we don't really know anything about it. So wouldn't be shocked at all to see some sort of reveal there too. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code Zirk. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Be on the lookout for that little bit of extra something for code Zirk only users. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.